looks alike on their feet. Joey G for the Flyin Hawaiian Kekoa.
This should be an exciting match. Dan the Man against Kekoa.
Absolutely, both men evenly matched here.
Evenly matched in size, ring ability.
I think Dan the Man might have a little more experience than Kekoa.
He might have a few years on Kekoa, but you know, Kekoa is the new high flyer here in ECPW from Hawaii, Manoa, Hawaii.
And what Kekoa lacks for experience, he makes up with heart, determination, that Hawaiian fighting spirit. And as you said, what a high flyer Kekoa is.
And they're getting set to lock up, and here they go.
I'm excited for this one, Joey G. This should be one heck of a contest to open up this week's ECPW Adrenaline.
Well, and again, Mike, we had to put up with Doug DeVito for the last 2 weeks. Is he scheduled to be here this week? Can you tell me, please?
I don't know. You never know when DeVito's going to pop up. He's like a bad virus. And I'm just keeping my fingers and toes and the few hairs I got left crossed that he's not here this week. Kekoa takes it into the corner.
We got a great tag team match coming up tonight as well, don't we, Mike?
Absolutely. The foreign exchange. And folks, this is the one you've been waiting for. If you've been watching ECPW Adrenaline for the past several weeks, and I know you have, it all started with the stare down.
You remember that stare down?
The foreign exchange on one side of the aisle, and Team West Virginia, General Bobby Lee Walker and Justin Blackwell on the other side.
And a few weeks ago, I had it was a very pleasant interview with Bobby Lee Walker.
Very surprising, Joey G.
Well, you know what? You know, Bobby Lee Walker, we'll get into it more during the match, but Bobby Lee Walker is proud to be a West Virginian, but he's very proud to be an American, which is more important.
Absolutely, and I know you are ECPW fans, as Joey G and I are looking forward to that one, and that's next week on Adrenaline. But this week, we got a right hand by Dan the Man, followed by a reversal with Kekoa. Nice hip toss by the Flyin Hawaiian. He follows it up with a second one. Oh, and a nice Ricky Steamboat-like arm drag by the Flyin Hawaiian, Joey G. Looks like Kekoa has been watching some old tapes, and he's on top of his game. And he's not afraid to throw a kick or a punch in there either.
Dan the Man again.
Over-the-top neck breaker by Dan the Man, the Cheer For Me kid.
Dan the Man, a rough competitor, the leader of Team Shazam.
And he had that forearm right in the throat area of Kekoa. Referee Scott Volk letting him know about it.
You know, Michael will be coming back to the Elks Lodge on June 15th for another TV taping. And fans, if you love watching it on TV or on the internet, it's much better in person. So June 15th, we'll be back here in Paramus at the Elks Lodge. Come on out and see us in person.
Fans, when you come see ECPW in person, you literally get to see every kick, every punch, every body slam. You can feel the electricity in each building that we're in here at ECPW. It's nothing like it. There's nothing like a over the top by Kekoa. But Dan the Man kicks out of that one. Wow, what a quick forearm followed by, I don't know what that's called.
And again, about being, you're up close and personal with the wrestlers. You're not sitting in the nosebleed seats. You're sitting very close to the ring.
Absolutely. Beware of sweat, perspiration, and Dan the Man coming your way. Drops the leg across the throat. Kekoa, referee down. Only a 2 count, says referee Scott Volk. One of the best referees here in ECPW. Joey G, I give credit where credit's due. You know, Scott Volk here is Been with ECPW for a few months now, and I like him. He's one of the best referees.
He is a good referee. As I said a couple of weeks ago, he's quickly become the senior referee here in ECPW. Dan the Man now having his way with Kekoa, isn't he?
And Kekoa with that beautiful flowing hair, he might be missing a few locks after that one.
Well, after this match, we have the flamboyant Beverley Berwick coming up.
I'll say what you want about Bev Berwick, Joey G. I like him. The kid has spunk.
He has also something else that we don't have. A nice head of hair.
Oh, I thought you were going to say his boa. Beverley Berwick, the talk of the town, and you keep it right here on ECPW. And
for you wrestling fans who haven't seen him yet, you'll be in for a treat.
And Mr. Beverley gets a shot at the ECPW heavyweight title, but Dan the Man from the second turnbuckle on the inside catches a boot. And if the ECPW fans aren't cheering for Dan the Man, he's certainly not going to be able to cheer for himself after that one.
A nice scoop slam by Kekoa.
Wow. That had to hurt the lower back of Dan the Man, and now look at Kekoa. He's going to the top from the outside. He checks the ceiling.
Nice elbow smash.
What an elbow drop. Hooks the leg. Smart.
No, not enough for the pin.
But only a 2 count, says Scott.
Hey, Mike, I came across a young man not too long ago, pretty good size, and he asked me, how do I get into the wrestling business? You want to tell him, Mike?
Well, it's very easy, Joey G. You go on to ECPW1.com, you check out the ECPW Wrestling School, and you get trained by the best of the best. Gino Caruso, Damian Adams, what a super kick by Kekoa!
Almost, no!
Just out in the nick of time.
How close was that?
And if you have what it takes to be an ECPW wrestler, manager, valet, ring announcer, you just check out that website, you jot down the phone number, and you better make sure you're in shape. You better make sure you're in for the challenge of your life.
You gotta be ready, willing, and able. Nobody home.
Dan the Man ready, willing, and able from that splash by Kekoa. Look out, Shazam goes in for the cover. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
This is Joey G on June 16th at a Lady of Magnificat. The Walking Dead will be making an appearance. Timothy Plasma in a 3-way match. Timothy Plasma, you'll be going against Corporal John Slater and Matt Backlund. Why don't you tell your fans how you're going to prepare for this match? Okay, Timothy Plasma, is anything you're doing special for this match? A 3-way is one of the most difficult matches in professional wrestling. Is there any difference in your preparation for this match than other matches? Fans, I guess you've heard it from Timothy Plasma. Be there at a Lady of Magnificat on June 16th.
Here's the top of the town, Beverley Berwick.
And here he comes, the flamboyant Beverley Berwick with his mirror on the wall. Who's the best looking of them all?
Mirror in hand, boa around the neck, flowing gold locks. It's a throwback to Adrian Adonis and Gorgeous George combined. Here he is, the talk of the town, Mr. Beverley Berwick.
ECPW fans, tonight is the night that you have all been waiting for. Tonight is the night that Beverley Berwick, the talk of the town, gets his first taste of gold. Merengue Warrior, the fans have not liked you for a long time, and I know, fans, that you're all tired of Merengue. But don't worry, because I am a new fan favorite here in ECPW, and tonight, when I win the Light Heavyweight Championship, each and every one of you fans is going to have a wrestler to believe in.
Merengue Warriors!
start jumping. Let him start to swaying. I think you might need to move over a seat or two, Joey G.
If you want to just start dancing, get up on a table.
Table? I don't think so, Joey G. I'll pass. But I would like to see the Merengue Warrior on Dancing with the Stars someday.
The fans love it, we love it, but did Beverley like it?
I think Beverly's too concerned about his hair at this point. Nice purple trunks, Bev.
I can't say I do love the color. Viva Merengue!
Look at Beverly. He spent some time in the gym. Maybe. I know one thing's for sure, he's definitely spent some time at the ECPW.
Si, senor!
See what he said, Joey. And these ECPW fans with some unique chants here at the Paramus Elks Lodge just tagged good old Bev with Paris Hilton. And here we go, the lockup for the ECPW television title is on the way. Merengue goes around back. I'm pretty sure Beverly likes that. Maybe not. Beverly looks for a way out. Side headlock on the Merengue Warrior.
And this is for the gold, isn't it, Mike?
It is. Television title on the line. Merengue Warrior. For months, over a year now, I believe, taking on all comers for that light heavyweight strap. And as I was trying to say before, Beverley Berwick spending a lot of time at the ECPW Wrestling Training School. And the hours upon hours of effort that this man has put in has got him this television title shot.
Well, Big Mike, ECPW, again, the amount of shows that ECPW has. By the end of June, we will have 50 wrestling shows. Going to break a record to go over 100 this year.
Amazing.
And June 16th, we will be in Kinnelon, New Jersey, at Our Lady of Magnificat, the gym. Scheduled to appear many of the ECPW stars, but a three-way with Timothy Plasma against John Slater and Matt Backlund, as well as many of your other ECPW stars. Stag will be there, I'm sure. I don't know who else is scheduled. Do you know? I think Muniz and...
I'm sure members of the Foreign Exchange will be there.
Gino Caruso will be there. I'll be there. So wrestling fans, come and say hello. Get your tickets early for that one.
Merengue, nice hip toss, up and over, goes the dancing machine. High cross body, hooks the leg, looking to get this one over early, but no, says referee Scott Volk.
Viva Merengue!
Get him back!
Beverly asking the referee to get him back.
The talk of the town, and I don't know, I guess they talk about him in South Carolina, where he's from.
Well, you know what I like? I tell you what, Mike, we have two evenly matched wrestlers. Beverley Berwick has not been wrestling very long. You know, maybe a year or so, maybe 2 years, but evenly matched, and which makes for a great, exciting wrestling match.
And Beverly uses that psychology. He tries to psych out his opponents. You know, Beverly knows what he's doing there. Set aside all the boa, the mirror, the long blonde hair, the flamboyance. He's just trying to get in the head of the Merengue Warrior. Or
he's willing to take a shortcut, which we know.
and there you go, you called it.
There it is.
The Nostradamus of ECPW.
I could be a soothsayer if I knew what that meant.
I picture a crystal ball in front of you, Joey
A
G.
soothsayer or a tooth fairy, I don't know.
Well, back to the match, because I have absolutely no follow-up on that one, fans.
Hey, Mike, but after this one, we got the big tag team match coming up.
Oh, the one you waited weeks for, ECPW fans. The Foreign Exchange against Team West Virginia. What a heck of a match. And what a heck of a match we got inside this ring. Beverley Berwick challenging for the television title here at ECPW. And he said that belt belongs around his waist. Merengue has other plans. Nice forearms by the Merengue Warrior.
And all legal hits.
Look at that. Smarts by Beverley Berwick. What a nice drop kick by Berwick. And he adjusts his hair. I don't agree with this, Joey G. He's got to stay on someone the caliber of the Merengue Warrior. There's a time for showboat, and the ECPW television title match is not the time for it.
You can't do it. It's a time to be serious and stay serious.
Well, he's got a serious chokehold on the dancing machine right now.
Am I doing anything wrong?
Yes, you are. You're cheating. You think the referee told him that too?
Well, it appears to me he broke on a 2 count. Berwick knowing full well he's got until a count of 5. He's telling the Merengue, come on, like he wants him to get up, but why would you want the man to get up, Joey G?
I don't know.
You want to keep him down. Nail the shoulders down for a 3 count. He's telling the timekeeper to shine his belt, Joey G.
Let's see what happens after this match if it is his belt. He does have confidence, doesn't he?
Joey G, I think this Beverley Berwick has a bigger mouth than manager Larry Lawson. Unbelievable.
Mike, I hate to disagree with you, but I don't think anybody has a bigger mouth than that knucklehead.
4, and Berwick goes in for the cover.
You ever see the way that guy dresses?
I don't know, I kind of like it. I've been known to wear Argyle from time to time. Not in public, but I think you get my drift.
Well, in the bedroom, I guess it's okay.
Right. Chicks dig Argyle, I've heard. So Lawson's tried to tell me. Back to the match, fans. Berwick picks up the Merengue Warrior, goes in deep. Nice body slam by the talk of the town. Enough jaw jacking, go for the cover. I couldn't tell from our vantage point if he hooked the leg, Joey G. If he did, it was the left one. Wow.
What's that chant going on now?
Come on, Barney, let's go, Barney. These fans here at the Paramus Elks Lodge,
They got a name for everybody,
amazing.
don't they?
They're amazing. ECPW fans, if you want to be a part of this, you gotta come once a month. Paramus, New Jersey, the Paramus Elks Lodge. Go on ECPW1.com, find out when we're coming to your area, and you'll be entertained for sure. Here comes Merengue. Duck under a clothesline. Berwick goes for the knee, but Merengue rolls him up. Merengue's gone by the legs. Oh. Joey G, you saw Berwick try to block it, but he couldn't stop the momentum in time.
He couldn't hold out. Nice move by the Merengue.
Nice side slam. Oh, but not enough to put away Beverley Berwick. I tell you, Joey G, say what you want about him. Beverly's impressing me tonight.
He impresses me as well. Like I said, he's a good wrestler. He's willing to take a shortcut, which, you know, sometimes there's nothing all that bad when you do that.
Look at this. Looking to put the TV title around his waist. Merengue says no. An arm drag out of nowhere. Goes in for a slam of his own. Unique, I think. Whoa.
That's a different way of slamming someone, wasn't it?
He turned it right into a power slam. Shades of the British Bulldog. I like it.
I hope Merengue didn't hurt his back on that one. Si, senor.
Merengue going up for his move. Fin de la musica. He nails it. Joey G, is this it?
It's over.
That's as the Merengue Warrior defends the ECPW title, and that's being kind. But say what you want about Lance Prophet, he leads his charges to the ring, members of the Foreign Exchange.
Oh, he's always 5 feet in front of him. He's always way out in front, you know that.
He could be standing right next to him and still be 5 feet out front.
His legs are, oh, here they come. Bobby Lee Walker and Justin Blackwell.
Joey G, I'm fired up for this one. We've waited weeks, even a couple months. And they're not only doing this for West Virginia, they're doing this for the good old US of A.
Absolutely, as they said. And here they come.
We might have to redub them Team USA, because they're going against Germany and Great Britain here. Do-si-do, and away we go.
Do-si-do, confused Stag and Cromwell.
Well, I heard that's not too easy. Here we go.
Nice clothesline. And Cromwell falls out of the ring. He almost fell over on our table.
Lance Prophet trying to regather his troops. And with Prophet in that huddle, it looks like a football huddle.
Cromwell, a big man, and Stag, even a bigger man.
Stag's shoulders are almost as wide as Cromwell is tall. Look out, Big Ben! I think your clock has stopped ticking, Big Ben Cromwell.
Blackwell brings him in the very hard way, doesn't he?
The old-fashioned hard way, clubbering blows to the back of Cromwell.
Kick to the stomach by Justin Blackwell, and a little punch to the side of the head of Cromwell.
I gotta tell you, Joey G, I like this new attitude of Justin Blackwell and General Bobby Lee Walker.
Well, you know, and again, I was talking about my interview I had with Bobby Lee Walker. And you gotta understand, they came in here, and they're, you know, proud West Virginians, and they kind of felt that the fans weren't taken to them for some reason. So that caused them to, you know, have the behavior that they had. A little arrogant, a little tough. But as they got to know the fans and the fans got to know them, it seems like they all fell in love with each other.
Well, as you've made the point before, and as General Bobby Lee Walker made the point several weeks ago, as we see a 2 count here by the Foreign Exchange, General Bobby Lee Walker said, when it comes right down to it, it's all about the USA, and they're not going to let some big, huge German powerhouse and a brute of a man from Great Britain step on their U.S. turf without a fight, Joey G.
West Virginia! What's this move?
Oh! That move's called a knee to the back by Cromwell, followed up by a clothesline by the German Menace. Joey G. Menace has that sneer, that grin on him. It's like he's having a good time in there.
Well, they're going to work on Bobby Lee Walker right now.
And if my German translation is correct, Joey G,
what do you say?
I think Craig Stagg just said, USA no good.
Oh. Well, Lance Prophet is an American, isn't he? Or did he denounce his citizenship like some of the other creeps do in this country?
You know, I look at Lance Prophet, Joey G, and I can't figure out what he is.
He hasn't denounced his citizenship not to pay taxes, has he?
Who knows? I know he spent a time or two in a courtroom, that's for sure.
Yeah. On what side of the bench, though?
I don't know, but he should be locked up for his wardrobe. Although not quite as bad this week as we've seen in previous weeks.
No, how do you like when he wrestles and gets in the ring with those shorts? Stagg going for the pin here, but makes the tag to Ben Cromwell.
Look at smart wrestling by Tag. by Stagg. He knew he had to make the tag to Cromwell. He took his left foot, he put it over General Bobby Lee Walker, so Bobby Lee couldn't get over to his corner. Smart tag team wrestling by Craig Stagg.
And again, maybe that's what Lance Crawford teaches them.
Whatever it is he's teaching them, it's working. Cromwell with a vicious elbow, but he fails to hook the leg. Hey, Cromwell, you need to pay attention to your partner. You're going for the cover, you hook the leg.
And fans, if you think this is exciting on TV, don't forget to come and see us in person. We'll be at Our Lady of Magnificat, June 16th, Kinnelon, New Jersey.
I love how you say that, Joey G.
I can't speak right now. I mean, you got this match going on. You know what we have coming in store next week, right?
Oh my goodness. A huge battle royal next week. And it's for all the marbles.
Oh, you heard DeVito.
It's determine who's going to get the title shot for the ECPW Championship against Bill Daly in the finals of this huge tournament that we've had going on for some 2 months now.
Well, the tournament was going smooth. DeVito wants it to go a little quicker, and he authorized this battle royal for next week.
And not only have we had huge ECPW title tournament matches on our Adrenaline broadcast, but at our live events all across the tri-state area, which is just more proof, ECPW fans, why you need to come check out our live events. You never know what's going to happen, Joey G.
Unbelievable. Justin Blackwell cleaning the house. Oh.
This Blackwell, rough and tough, and
I mean, Stagg is a big man, but Justin Blackwell dwarfs him. Now they're double teaming him. And it may be the only way you could get Blackwell.
tried to double clothesline, but Blackwell with a double clothesline of his own. And the German Menace takes cover. And I don't think Cromwell knows where he's at.
Oh,
look out near our table.
They're right in front of us. They're right.
This is broken down, Joey G. This match is out of control.
You better hold on to your iced tea. I got my water in check.
I'm holding on to more than that, Joey G. The German Menace rams the lower back. No!
Oh!
Against the guardrail here. And the action's so hot and heavy, Lance Prophet almost fell. Fans, that's worth the price of admission alone. Look at Prophet interfering here. Rolls Cromwell back in the ring.
They're going to get counted out. Cromwell and Stagg are going to win.
Scott Volk completes his 10 count.
Here are your winners as a result of a countout. The team of Craig Stagg and Ben Cromwell.
The last time I saw Lance Prophet move that quick is when a new buffet opened up.
We'll see you next week, fans.